Alright, hey everyone, we're back with another Zendikar Rising draft. Let's see what we opened up in our first pack. A lot of white, actually. Let's see. The Emeria Captain can be pretty good as long as you lean into the party. I think the the Shatter Skull Charger is honestly the best thing here. I mean, a 4/3 with Trample and Haste for 3 mana is just overall pretty good. And then if you get it later on in the game, you could kick it. The negative is that it bounces back to your hand, so it kind of forces you into aggro. Whereas the Attended Healer is kind of just, I think, a better white card. Like I think it's like a better draft card overall. But I don't know, 4 damage is a lot. Ugh. Yeah, we're gonna take it. We're gonna take it. Why not? Let's see. Here I probably want the Nahiri's Binding. That or the Jwari Disruption. Those are probably the best cards in this pack. You can make an argument for Allied Assault, but I don't really want to take Allied Assault as a second pick. That's something I'd rather take more when I know I'm gonna have like the creatures and you know, kind of like the party to back it up. Yeah. Oh, the Merfolk Falconer is also pretty good. Ooh, okay, yeah. So it's definitely between these 3. Let's see, do I want to fly over? I'll take the Binding. The Binding's a little more versatile. Let's see, Skyclave Cleric. For the dual-faced land. Do I care about that? Vine Gecko I'm not a big fan of. I don't really like the counters strategy here unless you open up with one of the bombs, although Subtle Strike isn't bad. Man, what do I do here? I think I'm going to take the Cleric just for the land fixing. At this moment in time, the Omara Mystic is the best card. Resolute Strike, I personally think is a very good combat trick, just because it's so cheap. Skyclave Plunder is expensive, but it's a good refill card. Deadly Alliance is honestly probably the best thing in this pack. We'll take it, try and stay open. Farsight Adept, Kindiox, don't really care about those. Hydra Constrictor, don't really care about that. Honestly, I think it's a Spike Field here. Mind Carver, ooh. I've never played with this card yet. I don't think Mind Carver is worth it here. You need to be able to mill. Angel Protector versus Molten Blast. We'll go with the Protector in this pick. It tends to do me fairly well. Let's see, the GOP, not too bad. Not something I necessarily want to take, though. But swinging in for 5 is pretty good. We'll take it. Try it out. Mesalinx, I think, is just a good blocker. It's probably the best card left. The Tazim Raptor is also pretty good. Do I care about flying or blocking? I'll go with flying, I think, because you could build a stronger deck based off the Tazim Raptor than you can the other card. Prowling Felidar, 2/3 for 4. It's acceptable because it can grow. Again, we went over this in the last video. I really, really dislike Sizzling Barrage. Scorch Rider isn't bad. I'll take the Scorch Rider here. I'd rather have the little bit of extra stats than the Felidar Champion. So I think you could easily make a case for both. Here I'll take the Subtle Strike. I think that's the best card remaining. The Utility Knife. Do I care about even considering? Because I don't think I ever run a second Scorch Rider, especially because we have the Charger. Yeah, I'll take the Utility Knife. Just in case if I end up in a Inordinate Rage, decent combat trick. Hey! And the Expedition Champion came back. Perfect. Alright, so I've got a decent amount of red stuff. Ooh, the Kazandu Mammoth, though. Do we go red-green or pick up one of the white cards? I don't have enough clerics. I've only got 2, I believe, to really feel comfortable in the clerics deck yet for the relic vial. But the relic vial is just overall not too bad because you can trade off creatures for cards like Kazandu Mammoth, though. This card could kind of get insane. We'll take the Kazandu. Okay, yep. 100% taking this card. There's really nothing else that I would even like consider it over. If I was in, the heavy rogues deck, maybe Black Bloom Rogue, but yeah, Morog is just, he's kind of like a bomb, right? So, yep, going with him. Here, I think it's the Akum Warrior, just for the versatility. Moss Pit Skeleton also isn't a bad idea, but I highly doubt at this point in time I'm going to shift off red, and I don't really like 3 colors in this set. So I think I'm just going to take the Akum Warrior for the ability to be a land as well. And that might be overvaluing the lands, but we'll see. Kabira Takedown and Synchronized Spellcraft. Obviously, the Spellcraft is a little more reliable, right? The Rockside Sorcerer I would take if I had Wizards. I think this is probably the actual best card in the deck, but at this moment in time, I don't think I'm gonna be able to reliably use it. The Kabir Takedown is good as long as I can't mess with anything. I think I'm gonna take it though. I think it's better than taking the Synchronized Spellcraft. I'm liking the Brushfire here. Yeah, I think so. We're definitely not gonna play that, and I don't think we're in black anymore. But I'm gonna take the Brushfire Elemental, and we will consider going red-green instead of red-white. Because I'm not really losing too much in red-white. The biggest thing is the Kabira and the Nahiri's Binding, but the rest of the cards are kind of whatever. Okay, so this is probably a guaranteed 3-4. I don't know if that's worth it, though, versus the Scythe Cat. I guess this is probably worth it. A 3-4. For 5, though? 3-4 for 5? Yeah, that's not great, actually. Wait, no. Oh, no. Oh, it would count 2 colors. Shit. Damn. Yeah, I didn't think about that. It would actually count as 2 colors. I think we take the Royal Eruption in case we do ditch white. Relic Axe is also a pretty good card, though. But Royal Eruption is just, I think, some of the better removal in this set. It might be the best red removal, at least. Here, Kazul's Fury, if we want to really go aggro, sacking the Brushfire for it, to use it is pretty good. Did I take that? So this is a Relic Vial. So this is Relic Vial wheeled over. So that means no one's in Clerics on this side, but I guess that doesn't matter at this point in time. We'll take it. Again, I want to see what my rare in the last pack is, but it looks we're just going to go heavy red. Fell out with green or white, depending on whatever I think is going to be better. I think I'd take the Spitfire Legak. Like, we're clearly not in the party synergy. We're definitely more on the landfall side of things. Let's see, do I care about doing 2 for 3? Probably not. The Hellion is most likely the better pick. Alright, sweet. The Spellcraft came back. I think that's better than the Broken Wings overall. Yeah, sure. Sure, I'll take this. A kind of crappy early blocker, but, something that's useful. Ooh, okay, so this could be me running 3 land, or 3 colors, right? Ooh, this Vastwood Surge could also be something that kind of brings in 3 colors, although then here he's Binding is white, so that really deters me from it. Yeah, I think the Vastwood is just the better pickup. Okay, I do like this Ooze. This Ooze is pretty good. The Ooze plus, what's that card I just grabbed? The Vastwood Surge is probably the decent. Vastwood Fortification is also good. And at this point, you know what? the Skyclave Axe is decent too. But I think the Orin Refuse is the best. Rabid Bite also contender. It's a pretty decent green pack. All right, so I think at this point we're ditching white. So let me get rid of all the white stuff. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't need you. Don't need you. Probably won't use the utility knife either. Venture Waits. Cliffhaven Sellsword. Fissure Wizard. Let's see, he'll almost never be more than a, I guess like a 2/3 is not too bad. I don't want another high level thing. I think I just take this what is it? Looks like a bear, but whatever it is. Just for a 2-drop. So I don't think I have enough 2-drops. So we have to kind of prioritize them a little bit here, even though I may not want to. This is really the only pickable thing in this pack for me. So this guy can like come in and force everything to block it to make way for the other things. I think it's better than the axe, right? Overall, I think so. Yeah, we'll take the Taunting Arbor Mage. Mad Song Treachery kind of lets me get in. I think that's the grab here. So we take something. The Zendikar. Do I care about the Zendikar? Zendikar versus Lagac Spitfire. I think I'd rather have the Spitfire. Arbor Mage versus the Scythe Cat versus Vastwood Surge. I don't think I want another Surge, but I would take another Arbor Mage. I'd maybe even take another, whatever the other card was, another Scythe Cat. Teeter Peak Ambusher, just for it being a 2-drop. Let's see. I have no real way to deal with flyers, so we'll pick this since most flyers in this 4 mana and under are pretty small. I think Fissure Wizard here is slightly better, just more power. Or more versatility, not more power. Cleansing Wildfire, we'll take this just because we could use it. Probably won't ever use it though. Scavenging Blade potentially can make it in the deck, and Electromancer could potentially make it in the deck. Alright, so I kind of expected to go Boros there, but it looks like we ended up with red-green instead.
Okay, I finished deck building. I did it off screen that way, just to save a bit of time. I'm okay. I feel okay about the draft. I honestly did kind of expect to be in white, and I passed up some, I think some decent cards to try and stay in white. But just in pack 2 and 3, some of the green that was passed my way, I couldn't let it go. So it is kind of leaving me with like a wishy-washy game plan. I kind of want to go very aggressive, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do that unless if I get pretty lucky and kind of sufficiently have Brushfire Elemental on turn 2. The rest of my stuff is going to take, they're kind of beefier, but they're going to take a little bit to get going. My hope is that I'll be able to play out landfall triggers for little bits of extra value, and then be able to kind of come in with stuff like Scorch Rider, Shatterskull Charger, and Morog to kind of like finish the game off. So, yeah, that's where we're at, and let's see what happens. Okay, we got first opponent is Shoes with it's a very tap land heavy land. I think I just have to concede that I don't really expect to be able to do much on turn 2. The Brushfire does give me some of that ability, which is kind of nice. But I think overall I have to accept that I'm going to be using these modal cards as lands quite often. So we will keep this hand because I have no real way to refill my hand if I run out. I think I have like one Fissure Wizard, and that's the only thing that can kind of mess with the draw. So I really don't want to mulligan. Maybe I should mulligan in certain scenarios, but like I feel very uncomfortable doing it at the moment in time, especially with this deck. But Let's see, I have to decide, do I think the Gazul's Fury or the Spikefield Hazard will be more important? They dropped... It looks like they're in Wizards. A lot of the Wizards are actually 2/1, so I think I'm going to sack or use the Gazul's Fury as a land here. To get the Brushfire off next turn. They're actually maybe not Wizards, they're more Dimir. Let's see, are they going to flash in the... Oh man, okay, so I think I have to play this, but I don't think I can attack. Okay, so he's going to counter it anyway. That's fine. I'd rather him counter that than something a little bigger. I'm not super worried about the Skyclave Squid, because eventually it kind of runs out of steam. Let's see, best play here. I think playing the Mammoth. I think I'd rather have the Mammoth out at the moment in time because it's just going to be able to get in more. It'll actually kill the Skyclave Squid. No, I definitely don't trade here. There's no reason to. Really hope he doesn't have another counter because I do want to play the Ooze this turn. You know what? I guess this is what I'll do. I will play this Forest, swing in, and see if he does anything. Okay, so he's going to Zulport Duelist, which is fine. Mills 2. I'm okay losing that second land. Wouldn't mind this guy. Nice pumpable creature. Decided not to do anything. Does he have another Anti-Cognition or Concerted Defense? Let's see. Pays 2, so it will kill this. I guess we have to try, regardless. I think about it now, I probably should have laid down the Spikefield Hazard. Yeah, so this is unfortunate, but, you know, we gotta eat it. It's fine. I assume that he had some sort of counter up. That's okay, his hand's kind of pretty bare now, though. It was a misplay. I probably should have played the Spikefield, knowing that I wasn't most likely going to use it on something. Oh, but I don't get punished anyway. So we'll attack here. We'll play the Hellion. Probably just pop back Forest. Get your damage in. Okay, he can't attack, basically. Yeah, let's go ahead and play that. Let's see, if he'd have to triple block this. Oh, man, okay. Let's see, if he double blocks... Yeah, so he has to triple block stuff, and I can mess it up with Spikefield Hazard by killing the Zulport Duelist. So I'd rather see what he does here and save some of my removal for a little later. I did forget about the Chilled Depths thing, and that's okay. Oh, he had haste, damn. You know what? We'll Royal Eruption this. I forgot he had haste, actually. Alright, opponent concedes. He seemed to get a lot of mana. Okay, we have red with the Aurelia Avatar 2. I like this hand though. We have you know, a turn 2 and then a turn 3 and even a turn 4 play, even if we have to play this or this there. And Moraug for kind of the top end, something to kind of like reach forward towards. Let's keep it. And if we draw another land, you know, I could always use the Fissure Wizard to throw a force back or something. But I don't think I want to. The only concern I have at the moment is if I don't get the, because you know I want to be able to activate this kicker too. The only concern I have is if I don't get the second red. Which now I'm worrying about it a little bit. And I should have attacked first actually. It was a mistake. Just because if he has a counter here, yeah, that was my bad. Also, playing the Taunting Arbor Mage maybe was a better play, but I guess I wanted more damage out to get the pressure on. Because swinging him for 7 on turn 4 is actually pretty bad. Sorry, pretty good. Pretty bad for our opponent here, especially if this was his plan, just to play field research, right? Okay, so now we have enough for Marog. I don't really want any more land now. He's my highest cost. I'd take 1 more for some kickers, but whatever. Okay, another do nothing turn? Does that mean you just have a counter? Okay, I'm okay. You playing Nahiri's Binding on that. That's fine. Not a great pickup there. Okay, so he's got a fat flyer here. I'm gonna play that. Let's see, I can make a 4/4, or I could play this. My fear of playing this, though, is that he has a very reactive hand. So I'm actually gonna play the Gnarlid Colony first, kicked, in hopes that he does something to it. Uses like another Nahiri's Binding or whatever. The only positive is I don't think Nahiri's Binding messes with the landfall trigger, so I would be able to attack twice. Yeah. Okay. So that's I'd much rather have it on this than anything else. But this coming over puts him on a 5-turn clock, and I really have absolutely no way of stopping it other than. All right. So we'll come in, attack, see if he trades the Stonework Beast for it. Okay. He uses removal. I'll play him, knowing that his hand's a little lower. He can't attack anyway, so it doesn't matter. I can't block you, so. Alright, decided to attack there. Though he is hesitant, so does that mean he doesn't have anything to deal with this? Alright. I'm going to attack because why not? I'm going to assume he blocks with the Stonework Pact Beast, though. His Practice Tactics doesn't kill this. I'm just going to do that again. Doesn't matter. Oh, it untaps. Oh, I didn't realize it untaps. Oh, I'm very excited now. Alright, so that puts him at lethal next turn if he doesn't play anything, right? I'm going to assume one of his 4 cards are useful, though. Kick the Taunting Arbor Mage. Come on. Come on. No, send it back. Come on. Oh, okay. Oh, that takes the wind out of my sail a little bit. Oh, that's the best play he's got. Oh my gosh, dude. I've drawn only land this game. Literally only land. I can't believe that. Every single draw in this game, with the exception of my opening hand, has been land. Oh, I get the Gnarlid Colony too. But the rest of it is just land. Oh, jeez. Well, this is highly unfortunate. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So I kick this, right? Oh, wait. Wait. Shit, he can't. I don't have anything else to put it on. So he trades and he kills me next turn. Yeah, that's game. Yeah, that's game because he'll kill this. Whatever. We'll just do it. Why not? Just to do it. Oh, we'll force you to block him. But yeah, he trades both those things here and kills me next turn with the flyer. Alright, good game, Red. You were the Betty Aurelia. Alright, we're up against Free Guy Machine. So that's something. 4 red mana. The Shuffler screwed me last game. Like 9 lands in a row or whatever it was. That was crazy. It's kind of irritating, but it's whatever. Yeah. I'm going to keep. I think it's worth it. Being able to play these 2 guys is, I think, pretty effective. And if I happen to pick up the green, obviously I think this is a better 2-drop play. Especially because, this Bright Blade can't block it. Do I even Shatterskull Charger next turn? I don't think so. To be honest, I think I have to let him trade it for like the Teeter Peak Ambusher or something.
Something like that, because I think the charger is going to be too pivotal in getting, 5 damage in. At least to trade off with this guy. Okay, so I could either play it safe and get the Oran Reef Ooze going. Yeah, I think that's overall worth it. Because that'll make him a 3/3 and he'll get buffed every turn. So I think overall that's better. I'll get the Taijuro to trade for the Ooze. Then I'll be able to come in with the Charger. That's my plan, at least. We'll see if he has some removal that kind of screws it up, but whatever. Okay, Vine Gecko now is just a good way to block. Okay, I mean, if he's gonna do that, that's fine. I'm totally okay with this. Because I think at this point then, do I want to... Let's see. I'm gonna get in for 4 no matter what. He does nothing this turn, but it starts to build up my board. I think I'm gonna do this. I don't know if that was a good play on his part, because his Brush Fire is just gonna... Oh, never mind, he hasn't even played a 3rd mana. Never mind, he's kind of being shafted. I didn't realize that. So he probably has stuff that he wants to do to stop this Brush Fire. But it's a good play on his part, realizing that like there's no reason not to swing with the Taijuro Bright Blade at the moment, considering the Vine Gecko could eat the Ooze anyway. I wouldn't have attacked the Vine Gecko though, because it can block the Brush Fire. Okay, so here I take this trade. This is something exactly like what I want, right? Because this lets this at least like safely get in. You'd have to double block, which I'm okay taking that trade. All right. So I mean, he's only got 2 mana. I think there's a green pump spell that'll give something 3/3, like 2/2 or 3/3. But either way, sending this out with the counter is good with the Ooze, even if I lose the Ooze here. Now, honestly, I could finish him off with the Legak, unless he has like, I don't even know if there's any green healing. I know a few of the green creatures can heal, but I don't know if there's like a heal for X damage or whatever. But I think this is just too much. Alright, he's taking a long time here. Even if he's got the combat trick, it's still... Yeah, okay, so what is that card called? Might of Murasa. Yeah, so that was like the best thing he could have done with 2 mana. But, like, with no removal, even if he bounces this, it's still lethal. He'd have to deal with both things. Alright, so unfortunately for Free Guy, he ended up being a free win. So let's go into game 4. I don't like this hand as much. If I don't get the green, it's not very playable. I basically just have to choose. I care about risking it. I only have 9 green sources, which I guess that gives me a decent chance. We'll see, but I'm not very happy with this hand. It does give me 3 turns to get something, though. We'll see if we get it. We'll see if we get those 3 turns. Alright. Double strike. Not what I want to see. Not what I want to see. Yeah, I guess I attack. Activate the ability. Worst case scenario here, he puts a weapon on this. If he does that, I am a little in trouble here. Well, now I'm in trouble just because I'm not getting the cards I need, but yeah, it's unfortunate. I think I go in, see if he'll take the trade. Does not.
Yeah, so my only hope here is to race him to a point where I can get him to like steal something worthwhile. I think. Well, that's good. It's a land. Well then, synchronize spellcraft. I think it's just kill the Scorch Rider and go in. Oof. I haven't seen this card. This card's actually pretty cool. I like it. Alright. Alright. Here's what I can do. Hellion. I think I Hellion this turn. Wait to see what he does with his attack. And obviously we'll just play it again. I'm not going to attack this time though. That's unfortunate. Okay, he's not attacking with the Core Blade Master for some reason. I think I'm okay with him hitting me here. Oof. Skyclave. Ah, good play. Oh, wait. Double strike? Oh my god. Oh, I should lose this game. Oh, I kind of feel bad. Oh my god. Dude. Oh my god. The one way to win this stupid... Wait, no! Wait, this doesn't have double strike? How come it doesn't have double strike? No! Oh my gosh. No, I thought it had double strike. Oh my gosh, no. Why did this not have double strike? Like 5 seconds. Oh shit, the Core Blade Master gave it double strike. Oh, I am an idiot. I got way too excited. Good game. I was the free win that time. Okay. I'm not crazy though. It did have double strike when I read the card. I thought it was because of the mace. I forgot about the Core Blade Master's ability. Let's see. This one's better. I at least have both colors, and the Kazandu can do work. So yeah, we'll stick with this. Though I probably want to play the Scythe Cat first, because it'll eat removal right away. I feel. I guess it kind of depends on what they do. So they're doing nothing. So yeah, we'll just go in with this. Next turn, probably do the Spitfire Legak. Or no, probably Kazandu. Kazandu I think is a little better. Alright, give me a draw. Thank you. Appreciate that, friend. Let's do this. Actually, you know what? This might be better. Alright, at this point, do I care about trading with that? No, I don't think I want to. I think I want to see if I could grow it or force him to use removal on it. I think that's the better play. Okay, the Pack Beast. Alright, he's doing nothing there. Is it worth sacking the Kazandu? Yeah, goodbye Kazandu. I need this mana at this point in time, or I need the land at this point in time. See, I can't kick that yet. The alternative could have been a Fissure Wizard, but I don't really want to get rid of anything. I guess the Arbor Mage, I might be overvaluing the Arbor Mage as opposed to something else. Because I guess you need at least like 2 other creatures on the board for it to matter. I still don't want to take this trade though. Kind of have to though, right? The problem is if he has like practice tactics or something, right? he blows me out in this like 2-for-1. So we'll just play it safe, I think, this turn. This very well might not be what you should do. This might be a bad play here. But if next turn I could set something up with the Auber Mage, have them all attack the Scorch Rider, you know, now we're talking, you know, being able to kind of get in for a lot of damage pretty easily. All right. What do I do here? So I think I do this. I think this is the play. Pyroclasm. I would normally pull back the Kazandu here, but I'm going to replay it as a land anyway, so I'd rather just do this. And then I'm going to go in with this. Yeah, I'll go with the Scythe Cat. If he wants to take the 2-for-1 or the Seagate Colossus, I'm okay with that. Otherwise, I'm kind of hoping he just swings with everything. Because then if I could drop Morag, I basically just win. Unfortunately, this Spellcraft is like 1 damage off from dealing with this, and since he didn't trade, I'm thinking he might be using it for something, but we'll see. Alright, so he's missing his black mana, it looks like. Feed the Swarm, okay. Trade, I mean, I'm okay with that. Alright, so I mean, we're playing that no matter what, right? Kick the Auber Mage. Going with everything. Everything has to block this creature, which is good. Obviously I will not do that. We're gonna do it this way, that way I at least remove something from the board. Oh, it was lethal, wow. I'm dumb. I like this hand. I think Azul's Fury will be used as a land, unless I happen to draw one. So I think we're just gonna start with, we don't have to start with that though. We don't have to. We could do it this turn if we really want to. Or turn 2 if we really want to. So I'll leave it up just in case. Alright, we got Dimir colors with the Pack Beast. Oh, you know what, let's start building the Scythe Cat. I think it's better than getting in for 4 damage here. This kind of forces him to want to remove this. And if he plays nothing else, let's say he plays like a draw spell or something, I still get to use this and have like clean mana usage. But now I'm going to use Kazul's Fury as a land if I don't draw another land. All right, entirely skipped turn. What does that mean? I guess let's do this. We'll trigger that because why not? Ultimately, I kind of want to use this and just like thin my deck out. So he's going to Glacial Grasp me. That's not too bad. Lose 2 land, acceptable. At this point, yeah, I think I just take the Surge. I kind of take his do nothing turn and I use it to my advantage. Honestly, I think I just want 2 green, right? Yeah, I just want 2 green here. Even it out. Get that even bigger. Now I could do Arbor Mage shenanigans. I could do the Charger buff, everything, and still keep these two cards. I'm not super afraid of any non-hard counters anymore. Okay, so that's still
That's still tapped. Do I GOP an Auburn Mage here? No, because I think just playing this is fine. To be honest. Even if he swings for 5, I still win the race anyway. And then at this point in time, I don't want to use the Kazul's Fury just because it's a quarter of their health. For like, if he goes to remove one of my creatures. All right, Bubble Snare. So that's actually good because now Kazul's Fury is just free 5 damage, right? And then Mad Songing the Expedition Diviner lets me get in for, let's see, 7 damage. Puts him very close to lethal. Okay, he does have a second one, though. Then I will ask him the question, will you trade? And don't know if that was the best play on his part there. So he still gets a card for his. Okay, I mean, I've got to reveal these 3, right? My fear is that the Kazools gets countered, right? That's my bigger fear, as opposed to anything else, right? Because I haven't really seen a lot of his. He doesn't use like mini instants or anything, so he still must have them in his hand. And him attacking here kind of makes it seem like there's got to be something else to it. You know what I mean? So I don't mind that, because now I could, now I could Inordinate Rage. So we'll see. Does he have like a bounce effect then? Okay, so we'll do this. I can get the Scry. Don't want that. And I just hope he doesn't have a counter. Because if he blocks here, he takes 2 damage. I kill it. Yeah, this is better than sacrificing the Charger. Like, it might force him to use something else here. In which case I could kind of recover. Okay. So then now I Kazul's Fury. Choose that. Sacrifice this. Do you counter it? Nice. Perfect. I don't think it would have mattered, but I am glad I caught myself on that. There's no reason to sacrifice the Charger. Not that it would have mattered, because the Flyers would have killed me anyway. Alright, Limitless.DSB. As a fellow player with dot in their name, I appreciate it. So this hand, again, got screwed last game. I did this, but this hand is capable because of the Vastwood Surge. I can at least get the red mana that I need. So we will keep this one, and I have a lot. I have 4 more red sources. I think I play this now. Just get something out. No real reason to wait to make it a 4/4 when I have plays on, turn 3 and 4. So next turn is definitely Kazandu, followed by the Mistwood Surge. Question here is, do I take this trade on the Blood Priest to make sure the Kazandu gets through? That's under the assumption he doesn't play something else. Yeah. I guess, yeah, I want to take this trade. Picking up the Scorch Rider kind of makes me feel a little more comfortable doing that. Considering that now he has to choose take 8 damage or or loses Farsight Adept, and I think at this point that is significantly better for me. Alright, so I definitely take red here. Again, unfortunate I don't have... Oh, he let it go through. Oh my gosh, I probably would not have done that. What does that mean then? Does that mean he just doesn't have more creatures? Ah, okay. He just wanted to kill a Blood Chief's Thirst. Understandable. Alright, here, again, I'm just going to rush in. At this point in time, I'm just going to go in as hard as possible. Like, if he taps out, I win with this combo right here. Or just, play the Scorch Rider charging again. Knowing I'm in Gruul, I wouldn't have attacked with the Farsight Adept. Like, if you're going to attack with it, you should have just traded it away, in my opinion. But... Okay, so Mad Song also wins me the game. We'll just do that. Good game. Good, that one was quick. Alright. Decent hand, kind of expensive cards, but any land... I'm gonna ramp into it, it's just a matter of if I get rushed down beforehand. I will keep, because I don't think I'm gonna get a better hand by mulliganing it. Even if I have to trade off a lot of the lower level stuff, as long as I'm not seeing, the red-green mirror or red-white, I think I'll be okay. Which, the Blight, oh man, what are they, Blight Blades? A little hard for me to say that word. Okay, at this point in time, you know what, I kind of just want to use it. Like any of my 4 and 5 drops, I don't want to have, I want to be able to play the 4 and 5 cards on my turn, and if anything, I could always kick it back with this. Alright, we'll do that. We'll get the Mammoth out. And again, the Mammoth could be something we could have played for an extra land. But due to the Surge, I don't think we need to. My only concern is that I'm basically going to let him go in for 2 every turn. So I'm probably not going to block these unless I absolutely have to. I'm okay with it if he uses removal on it, though. I'm not, super threatened by this board. It's just really irritating to attack into. The Taunting Mage, I think, is what I'm going to use to try and clear these guys. These little dudes out. Squad Commander, okay. Yeah, Squad Commander's gross, for sure. Don't like that. Don't like that at all. He is doing the party very well. I can't kill this either. That's highly unfortunate. Do I even attack? Probably not, 'cause he just kind of wrecks me then. Alright, so let's say I do this, right? He parties up. Creatures you control get +1/+0, right? So he hits me for 1 or 6, 10 +6, 16. So that's lethal. So I cannot attack them. That is a great pickup. He's just gonna flood me. I hope he... Oh, man. And they gain indestructible, too. And he's gaining life because of the Core Celebrant. The perfect antithesis to my deck. So, I mean, I take this trade, right? I think 10 out of 10 times I take that trade.
Because he's already going to win with the life gain anyway. That does not matter.
Okay, so here is what I do. I need to... Man, killing that doesn't matter either. Alright, so... Oh, Hellion. Do I want to kick the land back? Probably. Yeah, I probably do. I don't kick back the Mad Song Ruins. Play that. And then I will do nothing. At this point, though, anything that... Okay, he's going to Journey into Oblivion that. That's basically going to be lethal, because I can't go wide enough here. I think it was still lethal in 2 turns anyway, just because he has so much health. And I have no way to clear the 1/1s. Yeah, I mean, it happens. So we'll just be we'll be sassy about it, you know. So my hope was that that guy would live, attack, Alder Mage, Inordinate Rage, get, well, let's see, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I would have been able to kill everything, live at least, hopefully, as long as he didn't have something else. The Journey to Oblivion said otherwise, right? So we'll just do this, because why not? Yeah, because I can't do anything either. I can't, like, play the Mad Song to grab this to force it to taunt. So we'll just meme a little bit. Yeah. No, I want to target my face. Yep, just throw them at me. Good game, the beginner. Okay, so we went, 5 and 3. Not horrible. We at least broke even on rewards. I feel like I did kind of shaft myself with 1 mulligan, and then I got shafted in a game with lands. But that last game we just lost there. I did what I could. I think I maybe could have played a little better. I don't know. I'll have to rewatch it and see what I could have done. I was pretty happy with the deck. It ended up working out a little more. It ended up being more synergistic than I thought. The landfall triggers, the one time I did get to use the Auburn Mage, it was very useful in that case. Otherwise, I think I over-evaluated this card though, like a 2/3 for 3 without doing the ability, which the ability was already kind of hard to set up. I probably shouldn't have run 2 of these. I probably should have traded out for either the Snarecaster, but the Snarecaster wouldn't have really affected any of the games we played. More importantly, maybe a second Spitfire like maybe would have been better. I don't know. I probably should have focused drafting more 2-drop creatures if I wanted to curve out into a better aggro game plan. But it is what it is. I'm all right with the results. And if you guys like the video, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one, which should be Kaldheim. And I should have a camera by then. So, see y'all then.